Hey y'all, down deep South Texas. Coming from the truck here, smoking my little Forsetti. In it, I have some trout stream sent over by Josh, the bearded assassin. If you're not subbed to his channel, go check him out. This is my my first kind of official pipe from a week of not smoking. I had this I don't know if it was a cold that I got that just wouldn't go away, or if it was a sinus infection. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still kind of recovering from it, but today I can actually breathe now. And it's been a long time, so I wanted to get a pipe out here. I'm over here at the property, just kind of going through a couple of things here. I'll be giving y'all a little bit of a tour here in a little while. I don't know if it'll be on this video or I might post one here after this. But I wanted to do a VR response to Buckeye Piper. He's doing a gall right now. And in it, he just basically wants us to give a childhood memory, one of our favorite childhood memories. And I kind of want to do something in the 80s theme, since that's kind of his theme that he's going with. I know he said that it doesn't have to be that. And mine very well may not be, but I kind of want to say that we had a little bit different upbringing than most people. My dad and mom were very intent on keeping us away from social media, away from even the TV, movies, and things like that. Yeah, we had a TV, and my dad would watch the nightly news, and on Saturdays we'd have the privilege of watching cartoons and stuff like that. But during the week, we really didn't watch anything at all. So, for the most part, we grew up playing outside. A lot of my childhood memory is just being outside, making bows and arrows, and chasing tarantulas, and fishing a lot, just all kinds of just outdoor stuff. Didn't really spend a whole lot of time inside at all, to be honest with you. When we were raised, we were brought up where my mom homeschooled us, and so with our homeschooling, we actually worked at our own pace. So a lot of times we'd be done early. We'd be done by about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'd have, the rest of the day just to do whatever we wanted, basically. So a lot of that time was spent outside, climbing trees, building forts, all that kinds of stuff. If it wasn't that, the type of memories that I have most of is fishing. My dad taking us out, doing some pier fishing at night, catching a lot of speckled trout, reds, drums, stuff like that. But I mean, it seemed like we were always fishing. Almost every weekend, my dad would take us, and we were fishing. Those are the memories that I have. Now, maybe something that can kind of date us back a little bit. The one memory that we do have, and the one thing that we would do, but this didn't really happen until later, was duck hunt. Nintendo duck hunt. The whole family would get involved in that one. My dad, that was probably the only thing that really he allowed in the house, and it's only because he would have a fun time playing that game. But we'd all take turns in the living room. It'd be like a Saturday night type thing, weekend type thing. We really didn't play it during the week at all. But it's funny, we would all start off as far as back as we could, just to kind of show off a little bit to each other. But as the levels increased, we kept getting closer and closer and closer to the screen. So, at the end of it, we're right there on the screen trying to hit that duck. But those are the memories that I have as kids growing up. And really, I'm more of a 90s than the 80s. I was born in the 80s, I'll give you that much. But the memories that I have are mostly 90s. But yeah, that's me. Hopefully that gets me into the drawing. I know there's a lot of debate about gauze and whether they're good or they should participate and all that. You know, I think to each his own. If you want to participate in gauze, go ahead. If you want to promote your channel, go ahead. There's nothing to stop you from doing that. And I think it's kind of silly, to be honest with you, all this discussion about this. But so all that to say is, I'm participating in your GAW. I'm trying to be a part of the community, whether I win something or I don't win something. I just want to be here and participate and be a part of the community, guys. Well, with that being said, you guys have a good one. I'm a little over the 5-minute mark. Sorry. I'm going to cut it off right here. Catch y'all later. Down deep South Texas. Bye now.